Hey YouTube, it's Shadow1PSC here, showing you Guitar Hero 5. We're just going to do a full review for it real quick. Just to clear the air, Shadow1PSC is what we've been using to display the Guitar Hero 5 videos. I'm actually Dustin.
And I'm Wes.
Wes is the one that's been playing the guitar the whole time. He said one day, "Hey Dustin, I got Guitar Hero 5, do you want to come over?" My first response was, "Fuck yeah." So as soon as I got over here, brought up my camera, decided to post some videos on YouTube of him playing, and you could obviously tell that he's really good at it. And so when I decided that I wanted to play Kings of Leon really badly, it did not turn out well. So without further ado, we're going to show you everything that Guitar Hero 5 has to offer, though I'm sure you've seen most of it by now. Black screen for a while. That's part of the game. Neversoft was so kind to give us some Guitar Hero 5 a bit early. Cool ass intro, what with the lightning bolts and all the great things that you can do. The nice thing Guitar Hero 5 does is, right now, from what you've seen, we haven't altered the footage, we haven't done anything, obviously, we can't do it with a shitty camera. But this is it. You are now playing Smells Like Teen Spirit. You've booted up your game, and now you're right on playing it. You could have never booted the game up before, but suddenly it just drops you into the song, and if you have a good guitar hooked up, it'll ask you if you want to play guitar or bass, and you're just playing it right now. A little sneak peek of the note chart for Smells Like Teen Spirit if you guys haven't seen it. But otherwise, it's great if you're really lazy and you don't want to go in and hit quick play, and you'll just start playing. It doesn't have a star system, and your points don't show up until the very end. But something that it does do is pretty nice is anybody can join, and if you're worried that you're not going to have your avatar or you're not going to have your custom character that you created with a mohawk, the Guitar Hero 5 remembers the last group of people that you used to play with, so it already has Johnny Napalm on drums and Lars Umlaut playing the bass, just like I had before I stopped playing and my avatar's working out. So if you ever have a group of friends over, you can even change the song from this menu. It's very intuitive. I thought it was kind of silly at first, but thinking about it, it just kind of avoids having to go to the menus at all, waiting for anything to load. It's doing it, you're playing. It's fantastic. Something else that you'll notice is, if you look at the way that everyone looks, they look very similar to sort of Rock Band 2. They toned down the speed to 30 frames per second, so everybody doesn't look so cartoony. They look like they're actually performing, except for my guy who's blue. But the nice thing is, it gives you that sort of Rock Band feel, and with the way that everything looks, especially in this iteration, it being newer than Rock Band 2, I imagine, it just looks smoother. I actually appreciate the art style, and well, not the art style, but the style in general that they're going with here in this. So, now that we've had enough Nirvana for a few days, we're gonna go and show you some of the menus and stuff. If you look, there's Music Store, Guitar Hero Studio. You can even just view your Xbox Live Party from here. You could just look at who's in it. Rockstar Creator. There's competitive and quick play and career mode. There's a bunch more features, plenty of extra stuff that you can do. We tried playing some multiplayer, but obviously we're one of the only people that has it, so whenever we go there, it just says, "Oh, no one wants to play with you." So obviously that'll get fixed, but that's not something that we can incorporate as part of the review. Right now we're going to show you a bit of the Guitar Hero mix. I'm going to pass it over to Wes because I never use this damn thing.
Alright, so far the studio in Guitar Hero 5 is a lot like it is in World Tour. They changed the look and the feel of it quite a bit though, so it took us about a half hour to really get used to it. We've already made a song for you here, and we're going to go to Edit Song so that you can see what it looks like. You can see the note layout, it looks about the same. It's got the scrolling up, and you can play along and record as you go. You can step in record, you can jump in record, you can make loops and markers, you can change the note snap, all that fun stuff that you could do in Guitar Hero World Tour. But the cooler thing now that you can do is, if you press start here to go into the menus, you can go into what's called pattern mode. And in pattern mode, you can completely change the song based on pre-built sections. So this song started out as some weird kind of Japanese gypsy thing, and now it sounds like a full-on electronic song. This is what it sounds like. And you can't see it, but we're doing a little dance here to this. And that was our song there.
It's actually published on Guitar Hero Tunes, Shadow 1 PSC. Look it up. 14-second song.
Yeah, it's one of 4 that you can currently download if you have this game. And the best of them, I might add. So what this does here is I'll delete these things we got going for the drums here and show you how easy it is to just change the feel of the song to whatever you want. So you go to edit, you go to delete and cut and copy paste, you gotta highlight everything, delete it all, it's that easy. Now we want to paste a pattern. We were using electronic breakdown C, and so we're gonna go to, we'll go to fill A, and we'll put that in twice, and now we'll see what the song sounds like. After I get back out of the thing here.
And as you can clearly see, the song just lost its soul right from the beginning. If it's not having electro breakdown C, it loses everything. So the nice thing is, I know there's people that like to make drum patterns, and they like to use pattern machines. I remember one of my old cell phones had something where you could just adjust all the patterns and make your own music. Using pattern mode lets even inbred retards like myself able to completely create their own masterpieces. And when you go back to note mode and you show off to all your friends, it looks like you did some stunning, amazing work. It does all the hard stuff for you. But after you go back into note mode, you can actually start nitpicking at things. If you like electro breakdown C, but you don't like the rewind it does, I don't know what the technical term is for it, you can actually go in and you can adjust specific things, and you can sort of create your own electro breakdown C.
What I was showing just now is you can go through and you can add special effects to each of the tracks. This is the rhythm guitar track, and what you want to do is you want to go into track effects, and it shows you a mock line 6 pod 2 right here, and you can actually have 2 on at the same time. If I go to this button, there's presets you can set where you have effect 1, effect 2, or you can just straight up turn it off if you don't like it. But what we'll do here is we'll change it from metal flange, which I thought was cool, and that tells you what it sounds like, and you can just scroll through all these. And it's like if you had a $1,000 effects pedal hooked up to your very, very crappy MIDI keyboard. And you've got a plethora of sounds, and you can make it sound like synths, even if it's the rhythm guitar track, so you've got a lot of control over what it sounds like this time around. And you can see that'll full-on change what's going on here. I actually like that better. That made it a little cooler right there.
It makes it sound more spacey. It's like I'm on the Starship Enterprise right now. Well, I guess I'm like on a Star Destroyer faggot. Either way, we're gonna get out of here and show you the other thing, the jam mode.